很好的成就啊。那么吴栋教授呢，事实上他在研究方面有很多的这个一些很不错的看，尤其他已经是好几本期刊的这个 editor 啊。那我们今天很荣幸能够邀请这个吴栋教授呢，来给各位同学一些这个指导啊。我们现场的同学呢，都是博士班的学生。那他们大部分都有在工作，那其中也有一位学生，我相信你也知道，他也来自印尼啊。等一下我们中午如果您有时间，我们就大家一起用的餐也都很方便啊。那我把时间交给你，好，谢谢谢谢谢谢 ，Thank you Thank you。
开始呢，我们是应该用什么语文来交通啊？可以用英文呢，也可以用华文，还有我的印尼朋友，可能我们也能够用英文哈。这个了解啊。
那一台这个可以对，
要关掉。
对，好像这台
有没有就够？
对对对。
对，好，那我就把它关掉。
这个不要关掉啊，
不要关
掉就开好了。OK，
这个是。
所以我们这个三种语文呢是要用哪一个，好像比较伤脑筋哈。那么我们决定就是 mix 啊，mix here and there，OK。如果我讲的话，你们听不懂就举手 ，OK，tahu nanti tunggu stop pelan-pelan ya gitu. Oke, di sini ada teman kita dari Indonesia juga, namanya siapa? Yudin, ya Pak Yudin kenalan dikit ya supaya di sini banyak teman-teman di Indonesia jadi semuanya lebih akrab gitu. Jadi saya juga di sini ngomongnya nggak gitu tegang gitu ya. Kenalan dikit ya.
Dari sini?
Ya boleh ya.
Oke. Saya join Zoom kebetulan. Baik. Terima kasih Prof. It's okay?
Ya.
Iya, saya Yudin. Sorry.
Speakernya dia mau.
Iya, saya Yudin. Saya dari Gajah Mada. Ini tahun kedua saya studi di NKUST. Dan saya senang bisa bertemu dengan Prof. Karena ini pertama kali saya bertemu dengan profesor dari Indonesia. Okay, maybe I better I speak in English. My name is Yudin. I come from. This is my first time to meet with the professor from Indonesia, and this is my second year here in studying PhD. I'm studying in marketing department. I come from Gajah Mada University as a lecturer there. And I'm happy then to join this class because the professor is young and liberal. Thank you. That's all.
Yeah. Thank you. Pak Udin, thank you. Yeah. Professor Chen is your teacher, right? Yeah. And he is also my teacher, my great teacher. Yeah. So actually, I come here to study with him. Okay. Well, I'm lucky that I get the Indonesian government grant to come here to study with him. Okay. So let me have a few slides to talk about. Yeah. And we can make it more interactive. Yeah. 可以问答这样我说一半呢，你如果我说一半，如果你有问题就要问就可以了不用等到我全部说完才问啊。Okay. Let's see how to share screen. Okay, share screen. I double click here to share screen, and then here. Okay, so I have a simple slide here. So let me start. Yeah. my name is Untung Raharja. Yeah. So you can call me my Chinese name, Wang Yitung. Okay. People have been asking me how the name come from. So I don't know how the name come from. My father is the one that answered it. Okay. He said that 义是孙逸仙的义，孙中山先生啊，孙逸仙的义，然后东是毛泽东的东。So it's like come from two very famous people, and I was shocked. Yeah, so I cannot be like them. Yeah, but I try to be to contribute to the society better. Yeah, and fortunately, I am interested in education. So since young, 17 years old, 15 years old, I'm already teaching, but teaching tuition. Yeah. At the time, I love mathematics very much. So I give tuition to primary school students, to secondary school students when I was still in high school. Yeah. So I like that hobby. I do teaching a lot. Yeah. So after that, I was in Singapore for 6 years, and then I went to United States for another 6 years. So I was 12 years in foreign countries. Yeah. At that time when I want to go to US at the time, I came and stopped by in Taiwan. So that was about 35 years ago before I come back to Taiwan again. So I miss Taiwan very much. And here I also write down, yeah, 我是台湾人. So I am Taiwanese. Yeah. How does it come from? Yeah, because those are the stories come from my father. Yeah, those are the stories come from my father. Where my ancestor come from. Okay. So I'm here giving a keynote speech in a world-class professor program. Yeah. How is that world-class professor come from? That is actually a scheme, a government grant. Yeah, a government grant, Indonesia government grant that give a professor in Indonesia opportunity to go overseas to learn from other better professors. They're all over the world. Yeah. It could be Canada, it could be USA, it could be Europe, and so on. Yeah. I am one of the participants. Yeah. I applied also, and fortunately, I got the grant. At that time, I choose to come to Taiwan to see Professor Chen because Professor Chen is my good friend. I asked his permission. Do you like me to come to Taiwan to learn? Yeah. If you do, then I can try to apply for that grant. At the time, I wasn't sure that I will be accepted. Yeah, so we tried our best. And fortunately, luckily, it got accepted. So that's why I'm here. Okay. Yeah. So part of my responsibility is to come here for 1 month. Actually, minimum is 3 weeks. So I try to cover the 3 weeks here. Learning from Professor Chen and also got to know a few new friends like new people, and I'm fortunate to meet my fellow Indonesian friends. Yeah. When we are together in Indonesia, I don't know you, but after coming so far away here, and then we eventually become friends. So it's actually very fortunate. Yeah, thank you. So I need to do a series of things like doing workshops, introducing the knowledge and so on. And all those things I have to report to the Indonesian government such that I complete the job. Okay. And one of my responsibility is to invite Professor Chen to Indonesia, doing the same thing. That means meet a few people, joining the conference, workshop, and so on. Yeah. So Professor Chen already arranging the etiquette to go to my place. Yeah. So I have to tell you guys because I'm going to bring your teacher to my place. Yeah.
Can I follow?
Sure. Okay. So altogether consists of 14 slides. I think about 35 minutes. Maybe I talk about 20 to 25 minutes, and then we have question and answer. If we are not in a hurry, we can keep talking until afternoon and maybe night. It's okay. Yeah, I'm free here. There's a QR code here. Is actually if you scan, then you will have these slides. Okay. If not, then later on I can go through line and then send you the slide. It's also okay. Okay. So this talks is actually Professor Chen was telling me, yeah, just relax and tell story and things like that. So I would like to tell a story about. Okay. So this map consists of Taiwan map, and then there's a Jingmen there. Yeah. I try to understand also why this Jingmen is not near Taiwan, but it's near China. Yeah. So near China. So if there's a tension between China and Taiwan, I think that place is the most serious tension place. Yeah. I was thinking that this time I come to Taiwan, I should visit my ancestor place. Okay. I already arranged this and that. And then people telling me that if you want to go to Jingmen, you need to take flight very far away and so on. Oh, and then I was thinking about the tension between China and Taiwan. So I canceled that idea. 不去了，不去了呀。在这个台湾跟台北跟这个高雄走来走去就行了啊。Okay, so here there's a few Chinese writing. I think you guys can see it very well, huh? Let's see this one how to close it so that you can see this. You need to come here. This. Let me see.
Oh,
Okay, yeah. So I have trouble looking at those words. Yeah, I probably can read. Yeah, but this one was there for a very long time. That means ever since I was born, it is hanging on the wall for a very long time. Okay, at the time I probably couldn't read it, but now I can read it. It's kind of like in Jingmen. Okay, in Jingmen, yeah. I have all the ancestors there, starting from the very first one to starting from the very first one, Quan, and all the way down. And my father was telling me that I am in this 20th. That means I was all the going down from the first one until the 20th here. And then my son, the younger generation, is this 21st. Okay, and my name is here. My name here, Itong. Okay, and all those others here. And strangely, they only write the boys. That means the girls not written, only the boys. Yeah, and I am actually on this generation is the second oldest, and then the rest here. Some of them are my brothers. Okay. So that's why I would like to start that I'm very happy to come here because it's like going back to my hometown, yeah. And I start to see some of my relatives that I never met before for a very long time, yeah. Like I told you, the last time I come to Taiwan is 35 years ago when I'm on the way to USA to study. Okay, now I'm coming back here again, yeah. So that's it about history. Yeah. Let me continue. This is the school that I built in Indonesia. So my purpose here to come here mainly is to make friends. Yeah, to make friends with all of you. That means after this talk, I would be happy to WhatsApp with you and line with you. We try to find things in common, yeah, like the research that we are doing, yeah, what we can do together so that we can improve a lot more. Just compared to what we do just by ourselves, yeah. 一个人做很辛苦，两个人做就开心，可以一起做就很开心，或者我们一群人做就可以收获会比较多啊，yeah. what we can get if we team up is a lot more than you can do by yourself. Yeah. Why other people can do a lot better than us? You were asking why other people can do a lot better than us. Actually, I'm already very hardworking, but why other people can do better than us? Yeah, the key in this world is because they have team, they have teamwork. Yeah, so that they can do a little bit and they already achieve a lot more than you have to do hundreds of hours. Yeah, they just be a leader. They can do a lot of things much faster, much better than you do. So especially at your young age, yeah, you are 20 plus years old, and I am already 57 years old. And so even though Professor Chen is my teacher, yeah, but he is a lot younger than me, you see, and I'm very happy to learn from younger people like Professor Chen, you see, yeah. So I want to put myself into a situation learning and keep making friends. Yeah. So I'm really happy to meet you people here. So please after that you line me and then you make me busy with questions and things like that. Okay. There's a QR code here, meaning that you can scan and then you can try to learn more about the school there. Yeah. So starting from very young, I like to to teach people. Yeah. Starting from very young, I like to teach people, and now getting older and getting older, I try to build a school. Okay. So this school has been around for 25 years already. Okay. And it's doing quite well. So we do research also. Like, I organize teams to do research and welcome you guys to come to my place. Pak Udin, after you finish your work here, you don't go back to Gajah Mada University, you come to my place. Okay. Yes.
I will listen.
Yeah. I have a lot of friends from Gajah Mada University also. Yeah, some of my co-worker here also from Gajah Mada University, and I sent many teachers from my school to somewhere around your place. It's called UKSW, UKSW. Yeah, Universitas Kristen Satya Wacana. Yeah, is not very far away from Gajah Mada. It's also a good school. Yeah, and I also become a teacher there. I'm a PhD supervisor there also. Yeah, I have 15 students sent there. Yeah, and many of them, that means the faculty there also from Gajah Mada University, because Gajah Mada University is the biggest and most prestigious public university in Indonesia. Okay, so that's about the university there. Consists of about 2,500 students and about 100 faculty staff. Not very big, kind of a small university, but we work hard academically and we hope to improve on that. Okay, 听得懂吗？听得懂哦。Okay，慢慢来哈。Okay, what's next? Oh, this one is really a little bit about myself. Yeah, my parents called Surya Raharja. His Chinese name is Wang Nengyan. Nengyan Sanbian, Wang Nengyan. 然后 my mother is Kasarina Sujono. Her Chinese name is Yang Jian. Yeah, that one I still remember. Yeah. So my name is difficult to pronounce. Untung Raharja. Yeah, Professor Chen call me Untung Raharja. It's okay. Yeah, but to make it simple, you just call me UR. UR. Hey, Mr. UR or Professor UR or UR. Yeah. So simpler anyway. Okay. Yeah, and I kind of like try my very best and successfully been selected to the senior member of IEEE. Yeah, that one also quite a prestigious things to achieve. Yeah, I'm married. My wife name is Korotul Aini. Yeah, she is not a Chinese, she's an Indonesian, but since she's married to me, I try to figure out to find a name for her. Yeah. So I call her Wang Aini, yeah, this is Kurotul Aini, yeah. And my last name is Wang. So I give her the same last name, Wang also, yeah. So her name will be Wang Aini. Yeah. I have a daughter. My biggest daughter is called Francisca Raharja. Yeah, Francisca Raharja. Uh, Chinese name is Wang Xiangyin. And then I have youngest son. Yeah, now still 5 years old because I'm remarried. Yeah. His name is Wang Shaocheng. Okay, so that's a little bit about me. I need to introduce a lot more about me because I want to become your friends. So after you know a lot about me, then you want me to become your friends also. Yeah. Okay. My professorship. Okay. So in Indonesia, as you know, yeah, we go through stages. Yeah, stages from after you graduated, you try to become teacher, and then they call you the first stage. If you get it, they call it assistant ahli. Yeah. You udah pangkatnya apa?
Assistant professor.
Assistant professor berarti udah lektor atau lektor kepala? Lektor ya, okay. And then the next stage will be like Mr. Udin said, is an assistant professor, or in Indonesia they call it lektor. Okay. The next stage will be associate professor, yeah, and that stage they call it lektor kepala. After that, the government will issue you the highest academic position, yeah, that is called guru besar, yeah, guru besar, or in our language we call it professor. Okay, so I'm the one person that go through that stages slowly, and I was associate professor for a very long time already. So this professorship is actually not easy to get. Yeah, so many people in Indonesia, so many teachers in Indonesia. The professor is very few. Do you know the number? Do you know the number? How many professors there in Indonesia?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure. I think only a few hundred out of a few 100,000. Yeah, because the professor there is not like the university give you professor. It has to be the government give you. Yeah, so the government control those everything. And I applied several times actually, and I failed several times. I wasn't hoping that I can eventually get it, but finally, it just happened. Yeah, and it wasn't very long time ago. It was like 3 months ago. Yeah, 3 months ago, I got this professorship. That means when I'm applying for this world-class professor with Professor Chen, I wasn't professor yet. Yeah, but after that, 1 month later, then I got it. So for that purpose, I'm really so happy because out of my hard work, eventually I got some reward. Yeah, I work hard for this and I got some reward. So I'm happy. And after that, I promised myself not to relax, sleep. Yeah, you only got professor, what do you want? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I promised myself I want to keep working hard, and I even want to work harder to help other people to get the same thing. Yeah, to get professor or things like that. Yeah. So Pak Udin, after you go back, yeah, make sure you find me, and if you have some things that I can help, yes, so something that I can contribute, I will be very happy to contribute. Okay, Paulin? Yeah, okay. So let me continue. And out of those that I did, I really did many things, like joining the association. So many associations that I joined. But all are interconnected. It's not like this thing busy, that thing busy. How can you busy two things at the same time? It's actually not like that. But once you're busy in one thing, and if you want to be good at that place, yeah, at that part, you need all those interconnecting things. Okay, one of them is association. The other one that I'm busy of is I become the assessor of the school. You know, the school need to be accredited, then I become the assessor. Or you teacher has to submit to report to the government, I become the assessor. Those kind of things. Yeah, those kind of things are very busy, but make me good in what the things I do. Yeah. If you are only one thing, then you kind of like cannot do much. But if you are trying to consolidate in whatever you're doing, then you will come back. Do you agree? Yeah. I hope you agree. Okay. So this is a little bit about myself. I try to work, and let's see what is the the good things or the bad things about what I'm doing. Okay. So the bad things about what I'm doing, it looks like if I'm in this scopus, yeah, I start kind of very late. Yeah, that means I don't have that much activities before. So ever since 2019, then my activity become a lot more. Yeah, but before that, it doesn't seem like I have any things in terms of publication. Yeah, but publication is so important that I lately realized, yeah, only lately realized, if I were to focus and understand from very long time, then I could probably do better. Yeah, but only lately I realized that this publication is so important. Okay, like for example, lately I got so many government grant. It's all because of publication. Because once you apply for grant, they will look at your credential, your past history, and so on. Yeah. So when other people cannot get those grants, I luckily can get. But sometimes luck is supported because of what you're doing. Okay. So out of those things, yeah, I did a few good papers. That means in Scopus Q1, Q2 papers. Yeah, uh, I don't know whether you realize those kind of things, but with Professor Chen's guidance, you will kind of know. Later on, you need publication and you need to publish in certain place in order for you to graduate. Yeah, you need to publish in good places. So one of the metrics is using Scopus, whether it is Q1 or Q2. Next metric will be whether it is SCI, SSCI index, and so on. Okay, so actually, out of those papers that I published, uh, those are the things that make me eventually attain the professor position. Yeah, I think many places all over the world require the same thing. Yeah, I think Taiwan also require the same thing. If you want to become professor, I'll look at your publication. Yeah, maybe if this is not the only thing, this will be the main thing. Yeah, whether in USA, whether in Europe, it's going to be the same thing. Yeah. So if you can start early, especially when you are 30 plus years old, yeah, you can start early. When it goes along the road, in 5 years or 10 years from now, you're already a lot better than I do. Yeah, because I'm now 57 years old. Yeah. So and if you want to work hard for that, I want to be part of you. Yeah. Okay, that's about it. You can see from Scopus, yeah, 60 means I have 60 publications. I list down here is actually the favorite publication. Some of them, even though there are many, they are international conference. International conference, even though they are Scopus index, but they are a little bit easier to get it. Yeah. If you want to concentrate on the very top tier one, then it takes many years, and because you are too ambitious, you might end up keep failing. Yeah. For example, if you are a badminton player, yeah, you start learning badminton, 开始学习这个羽毛球 okay, and then when you go for competition, you immediately want to go for Olympic. Then what happened to you? Yeah, of course you will keep failing for 20 years, yeah, before you eventually get it. So in the beginning, you would know that you want to go for lower tiers competition, like only regional competitions. Eventually, you become national competitors. Eventually, you become international competitors, and eventually, you become Olympic competitors, and hopefully, you get champion. So this kind of thing is also the same things. If you are writing papers, you are actually doing competition. Yeah, you try to put yourself into certain competition level so that you don't fail too much. Yeah, that's one of the strategy. So if you look at Google Scholar, I have a lot more. Yeah, citation also I have a lot more, and the H index also a lot higher. Yeah, but mainly people focus on more better quality papers. Then they focus on scopes. Okay, are you following? Following, yeah. Okay, any question? 可以用华文来问我啊，来 test my Chinese. Yeah. Okay, so I'll continue. Okay, this one is actually our activities. I would like to tell a story how I know Professor Chen. Not very long time ago, that was at 2019 in Bali, a special and beautiful place. So one of the things that I do, I organize conference, international conference. Maybe next month there'll be conference, and I bring your professor to my place. Next year there'll be more conference, and I will see whether you guys like participate. Indonesia, such a big place, and actually the most beautiful one is Bali. Sometimes Bali, the whole world call that place the most beautiful place in the world. Yeah, if you really look, there are some people rank Bali as the most beautiful place. So we are planning to organize a conference next year in Bali. Yeah, so I hope I can bring my professor again to Bali, have fun together. Yeah, give a talk and so on. Yeah, and I would like to ask my Professor Chen, whether I can bring some of you guys to come. Yeah, maybe at your own expense. Okay, so that was in 2019, 3 years back. After that, several times I have to meet him online because of the COVID situation. Yeah, we cannot go anywhere. Even though there is conference, it's not like coming to the conference anymore, but we do it online. Back in 2019, there's no way that you can do online. If you attend a conference, if your paper is accepted, that's it. You have to come all the way to the place to present. But now, through online, you can put up a video or you can Zoom online to present your papers. Yeah. So for next month conference, actually, a lot of people still choose to present online. Okay. A lot easier because you don't have to travel all the way, spend too much money just for a conference. Okay, but inside the conference, of course, there's a lot of advantages because you meet so many friends. You try to look for friends with the same area as you, so that you can learn and you can become a team, collaborate. Okay, so ICMIS 2021, Professor Chen was one of the keynote speaker, and I'm lucky to be one of the keynote speaker also. So 2019, I also one of the keynote speaker. Yeah, this is the first time I know Professor Chen. Yeah, and then later on 2021. After that 2022, also because of the COVID situation, Professor Chen was in the committee together along with me. Yeah, this one Untung also as a co-chair. Yeah, and then Prof Chen here. Okay, so and then we have papers together. Yeah, frontiers in public health. Yeah, I was one of them. Yeah, it's a good reputable papers. And then in sustainability, I'm also one of them. Yeah, and here Raharja FA is actually my daughter. Yeah, my daughter also published a good paper with Professor Chen's guidance. Yeah, published in sustainability. So these are the two papers that I'm collaborating, learning from Prof Chen, and I was hoping, yeah, that Professor Chen would be kind enough to guide me further, so that in the future, we will have more publications together. Okay, and starting from 2019 until this one, WCP means World Class Professor 2022. This is where we are now. Okay, I will explain to you more about this. Okay, this one also flashback a little bit. It's about this WCP, World Class Professor. Since 2021, I already got one, meaning that this year is actually my second time. Last year I was with the professor from Malaysia, okay, University Technology Malaysia, is writing a paper about blockchain. Okay, and actually I'm also continuing my second PhD degree. Okay, I already got a PhD degree in management, and now I'm working on a second PhD degree, following Professor Chen also, because he got two. I don't want to lose to him now. Yeah. Hopefully I can have three, right? Yeah. Yeah.
I want to have 3 babies.
But you kind of like see that once you are in this academic world, education world, learning become a hobby also. Yeah, it's not like after you get it, then that's it, enough for you. Yeah, sometimes to a certain people, yeah, would like to learn more and things like that. Yeah, for me, I will look at it as the same bridge, meaning that you don't think of it like do this, do that, become so busy. Actually, you are actually doing the same thing. Once you go to the end of the bridge, you actually get a few results. You know, you're actually going through the same bridge. You're not trying to travel 3 or 4 bridges at the same time, you see. So I try to look at it that way, and I try to strategically win the competition. Okay, so I was lucky. Last year I got this World Class Professor grant. Yeah, received money from Indonesia to learn from this professor. But last year was COVID situation, meaning that I don't have to go anywhere. Yeah, just stay at home, and he also doesn't have to go anywhere. Just stay at home, and then we do a few Zoom meeting and so on. That's it, enough. Okay. So this year I tried to apply again, and then they were asking whether I complete successfully this grant or not. I showed the proof that I complete successfully, and eventually they give me the same grant again for the second time. Okay, last year out of 1,030 participants, only 77 granted, and I was one of them. Okay, and this year, out of 1,601 participants, only 74 granted, and I'm also lucky to be one of them. Okay, these are all the government papers that show that I'm selected from me. From Universitas Raharja is selected to partner with Professor Chen, yeah, from National Kaohsiung University of Science and Technology, Taiwan. Okay, and this is the poster that I present. Yeah, this is the poster that I have to make. Yeah, where I am the applicants. Yeah, and Professor Chen is the world-class professor. Okay, so you should be proud. He is world-class professor. I am now learning from a world-class professor. Okay, and the grant total is 262 million rupiah. So it's about how much? Let me check. Okay, is no, not this one. Okay, this one is 540,000 TWD money. Okay, so it's quite big, and it is already allocated that out of this money, how much is for the world-class professor, how much is for my expense to come to Taiwan, and how much is the expense to invite Professor Chen to Indonesia, and so on. So I was hoping that next year I would get a lot more like this, so that I can go everywhere around the world and no need to pay my own money, right? Isn't it great? Okay, just dreaming. It's okay to dream and then try. If you don't succeed, then you don't need to punish yourself too much. 不要太只怪自己了呀，你尽力做就好了哦。Okay, so this is a bit about the grant in 2021 that I received. Yeah, actually my team received. One of them is world-class professor. Actually, there are a lot more others that I received also. Yeah, this Pasca Doctor is actually postdoctoral grant. I also get it, postdoctoral grant. Yeah, it's about blockchain. Yeah, and I completed in 2 years time. And then startup. Okay, startup company. 新什么华文 startup 一个新创公司哈 startup company 啊。So Indonesia also trying to push the local startup company to become successful. So they put up a grant. Yeah, I received 2 times the grant for the startup also. Yeah, so I have several startup company that I built with my student and with the help of the government. Okay, actually, the startup company is the one that I discussed with Professor Chen. It's about academic service. It's about setting up a journal. Yeah, climbing the reputable stairs. Yeah, accreditation and so on. If Scopus become Q4, Q3, Q2, Q1. If in Indonesia it become S6, S5, S4, S3, S2, S1. Okay. Along with it, you can actually success in two ways. Yeah, both of the success. So I received the grant for that one, and I already building it. I will talk a bit about that also, meaning that welcome and the more people participate, it will be more successful for this one. Okay, so it's quite big. The what drink a little bit. Okay. It's quite big. The grant that we received, yeah, is actually amount to TWB 5 million plus. Yeah, it's quite big. Okay, so 2022 actually starts slow. January doesn't look like we are getting anything. February doesn't look like we are getting anything, and then we heavily apply for things and so on. We don't hope too much, but also luckily we are quite successful in 2022. Yeah, altogether we received total TWB 5 million Taiwan dollars, equivalent to 5 million Taiwan dollars. One of them is the world-class professor, the one that I'm attending now. Okay. So government grant is not something like a money that you can just pocket it or you buy cars. Yeah, you have to spend it wisely according to what you promised. Yeah, but it's actually a prestigious thing that whatever you do, you actually don't have to come up with your own money. Okay, the government will support you as long as you do it properly. Yeah, not like use that money to buy cars and so on. Yeah, or go lunch with your girlfriend. Right? So you do the proper thing. And I was hoping that in 2023 I can achieve even more. Yeah. I think this is a good thing. Once you achieve, you receive the grants, meaning that what you are doing is in the right track. Other people support, even the government support. You see, and I would like to meet a lot of friends and tell about this. And I was hoping that collaboration will be met. You see, yeah. So let me continue. Okay, this is actually a small place that I love in my campus. Okay, when you look at it, it's so colorful, right? It's probably in this university. Do you have some place that is so colorful like this? Maybe not. If you don't think of it that way, yeah. But in our campus, also most of the places, meaning that 90% of the places is also like in your campus like this, yeah. But we try to build a small portion of our place like this, yeah, to make people have a different feeling of learning. Okay, it is in a startup way of learning. You see, young people like to do that. They don't want to go to library, but they go to the coffee shop and then drink coffee and then stay there the whole day to learn. Yeah, they thought that way they look at books and then they look like this and they see coffee shop and things like that. They are more inspired. Yeah. So I want to do differently. I want to put up a place like this, which inspire me, which I hope many people feel the same way like I do. Yeah. And I hope that many students will be inspired. You know the meaning of inspired? Inspired means that you only come to campus when you have purpose, when you want to see your professor or when you want to go to library. Other than that, you don't feel like coming to campus. Okay, but the purpose of building this small place is to get inspired, meaning that you wake up very early just to come here. You go home very late just to be here. Yeah, and through COVID, I feel that this place has been very, very successful. Yeah, meaning that COVID, people all stay at home, keep staying at home. Yeah, for years stay at home. Yeah, this place is busy all the time. Okay, until certain time that is very, very critical, meaning that so many people die, and the government come up with a very strong rules that you really better stay at home, otherwise I'll catch you. And then we quietly stay at home, only for 1 or 2 months. After that, we come back again to this place. And every day we are in this place. Yeah. We are happy, we are inspired, and we think that our future is here. And if you are young people, 20 years old, that you want to really do something for yourself and your family, to change your world, not to change other people's world, yeah, to change your world, to change the way you live. You know, when you are born, you stay in a place after you're 17 years old, you look at it and like it's all the time the same. Yeah. And then after you study, until you study PhD degree and so on, you tell yourself that you want to change your world, right? Right? Yeah. At least we have dreams, we have ambition, and this place is actually a place for your dream. Yeah. Yeah. That is what we tell people. We have so many students, 2,000, very little actually, 2,500 students, and we can only accommodate about 100 people in this place. Yeah. So that means not all like all the universities are like that. No. Only a small portion. Yeah. We call it the selected one to be here. Yeah. How you get selected? Actually simple. You want it. Yeah. 如果你要的话，你就来；如果有一天你说你不要了，你就去了。As simple as that. So when they think that this is a place where they can work together meaning that they look at their junior, they look at their senior, and you're one of them. You can learn from the senior, you can teach your junior, and then we are doing the same thing. Okay. If you do startup, you need friends. And actually, they are your friends. If you're learning something, you need friends. Friends that know more about it, or friends that know less about it, but have the same interest. Yeah. Once you have the same interest, you will work hard in telling your junior about what you know. And from that purpose, you learn a lot more. Do you know what I mean? Actually, in Indonesia, they call it the term tridharma. Yeah, tridharma is pendidikan meaning 教育, penelitian meaning 研究, yeah, and then pengabdian meaning 为社会贡献, yeah, 你知道的，你就要用力用心为社会贡献, yeah, you contribute to your society. But actually, the time when you contribute to society is the time that you learn the best. You know, listening to lecture, you will forget. Yeah, doing research, you will stick to the brain a lot more. But once you teach, it's actually yours, right, Professor Chen? Yeah. once Professor Chen teach, yeah, it's already ingrained in him. You see, it's not something that he has to remember anymore. It's actually him already. Yeah, research help you to remember much better. So, learning, listening, later you forget. Tomorrow you forget. Yeah, 1 month later you forget. Yeah. So in Indonesia they call it three dharma. Okay. There are 3 things I try to do it as good as possible for myself, and I try to keep telling my students to do these 3 things as good as possible. Once they are in this environment, they have to try to teach their junior a lot more. Yeah, that means I would like to encourage you people who are PhD students uh, to invite your younger friends from master or your younger friends from bachelor degrees, and you try to teach and try to do the same thing about your research. Okay. So I would like to bring Professor Chen to Indonesia, to my campus. Actually, Professor Chen, the time when I met him is in Bali. He never come to my campus before, yeah. And after that, it's COVID already. So even though we have activities together, Professor Chen never come to my campus. So I would be so happy to invite Professor Chen to come here and give a few talks to my students also. They are waiting. They are waiting for Professor Chen to come to them and share knowledge. Yeah, maybe not a very hardcore knowledge, but sometimes life experience are a lot more useful for them also. And I was hoping also that whatever they do, they're also doing research. They can do research for Professor Chen. I was hoping, and I would be happy to be the mediator for that purpose. Yeah, so that inside a research, it can be up very difficult, or it can be down very simple, but a lot of work. You see, like people have to wipe the floor also, right? Even though you are a big professor, people still have to wipe the floor, right? People have to still need to clean up the room and prepare some drinks, right? Yeah, all are part of the ecosystem. So I'm actually offering Professor Chen, this can be a good ecosystem for Professor Chen too. Yeah. So if not, we make friends. Yeah. Professor Chen come here and see a lot of young students. Some are beautiful girls. Yeah. And yeah, they are waiting for Professor Chen. So after that, I'm also planning to go to some places. Bandung, yeah, Bandung, yeah. Kira-kira it's about 200 kilometers from Jakarta, yeah. And then we already booked a place there so that we can have a talk, make friends with really different environment. Okay, so this is about my place. We call it very good names, yeah. Like we call it galaxy. Galaxy means like it's a universe, yeah. It's endless, yeah. So we paint our walls all the galaxy thing, just like Marvel, yeah. Marvel is like talking no end, yeah. Multiverse and things like that, yeah. There's another world out of you, and the world is really endless, yeah. So the place is called galaxy, yeah. And then one place we build like a rainforest, meaning like a forest, 森林, yeah. You come here, it's like you are sitting in a forest, and you are actually doing research in a forest. You know, we want to give you that kind of feeling, yeah. And then futuristic. Futuristic means that we have a place where we design the walls and things like that. Seems like it is actually already 2040 or 2015. So, yeah. We are hoping that you get inspired because of that, yeah. And then we have one last building, one last chamber, yeah. We call it Blue Ocean. Yeah, Blue Ocean, 海洋, yeah. So you have to imagine that you are in a boat, on a boat, okay, and you are alone in very big ocean. And how you get inspired from that? Okay, there's a term people keep saying about Blue Ocean and Red Ocean. Have you ever heard about it? 红海, 蓝海, yeah. Have you ever heard of that? Yeah. Let me try to I explain a bit. So people are saying that if you study or work, you are working in a red ocean. Yeah, meaning that kind of like you really have very little added value to the society or the things that you're working on. Yeah. So whatever we do, even you're selling something or your skills is actually being paid for with the competition. That means I want to work for $50,000. Then another person decides I will work for $49,000. Okay. Then your lao ban said, okay, I take the 49,000 one. You're so expensive, 50,000. Then your lao ban will say, no. Then you will say, oh, okay. I work for 48,000. Okay. I beat the price. I work for 48,000. Or if you're selling something, you will do the same thing. Okay. Meaning that you are in the red ocean. Oh my. Yeah. You have to be bleeding to get what you want. Okay. What happens if you are in the blue ocean? If you're in the blue ocean, that means you go home and sleep. People will ring you. Hello, can you please come to my place to work? Yeah, I'm going to give you this much. Okay. And whatever skill that you have, you are actually the only one. That is called you are in the blue ocean. So if you are learning something in the campus, in the university, you can have that kind of idea that whatever you are doing now, you are in the blue ocean. 你是优秀的 so you just have to go home and sleep. People will look for you. Okay, so we are inspired by that thing. So we build another room. We call it blue ocean. Okay, so hopefully we achieve a lot of things in doing this kind of things, and then we build more places in our campus to do a lot more things like that. Yeah. So I have 150 students that is working there. So most of my work are all done by them. Yeah. I'm happy to invite Professor Chen to get to know them. So Professor Chen look at them, yeah, just like his kid. Oh, I have so many babies here. Yeah. Okay, sit down, all of you, and let me teach you something like that. And then they will sit down, and then they will listen. Okay. So what they have in common or what they have in their capability is just that they want to work. They come early in the morning and they go home late at night. Okay. Other than that, we learn slow. Okay. So what else? This is the things that I mentioned earlier to Professor Chen, that I am actually working on building journals. Yeah. So if you have papers, you look for some place for publication. So what I do is I build places for you to submit your papers. Yeah. And then the question will come to whether you want to submit your paper in my place, right? Then you will say that, hey, in your journal, what kind of reputation you have? Yeah. Wow, your journal is such a good reputation. Can I submit your paper there? Something like that. Yeah. So when everybody was busy to find places to submit, I am busy to build places for you to submit. Something like that. Okay. And I am sure that Professor Chen was doing the same thing as well. So my purpose to come here is to sweet talk to Professor Chen so that we can do such things together. Yeah. And we can achieve better by collaboration. Yeah. Whatever I do, I achieve quite a high reputation already in terms of local government accreditation. Sinta, tahun Sinta ya, S1 sampai S6 ya. We have already Sinta 3. The highest one is Sinta 1. Okay, and then Sinta 2, Sinta 3. So we already achieved Sinta 3. Some of them I also apply for Scopus indexing. Yeah, but I haven't succeeded yet. So I will tell you guys if I already succeeded.
这个新的系列基本上就是有点类似我们台湾的 TSS， 是印尼当地。
对了。Okay. So after I describe these things, we still have time to discuss. Yeah, we can ask using Mandarin. Okay, I try to answer. All right. What else? This is already the last one. Okay. I always remember Professor Chen as my very good friend. Yeah. At the time we were talking about this. Yeah. Maybe we try to write read it. Okay. Writing is the dancing of the mind on the stage of paper. Okay. 写 Yeah. You 你本来是在跳舞啊，在你的脑子里在跳舞。OK， 跳在哪里？跳在一个paper on the stage. Okay. If your research does not generate papers, it might just as well not have been done. OK， 哇，你告诉大家是最棒的研究生，我每天都在忙研究。哎呀，那个写 paper 我不要写了，我就是在忙研究。Actually, it becomes zero. Yeah. For example, if you see Isaac Newton discovered so many things through research. He won't be famous if he doesn't write. Once he doesn't write, once he didn't write, 如果他不写哈，没有人知道他做的什么，他已经死掉了。人家一直研究他写的字，才有现在我们的文明。啊，你说对不对 ？OK， so papers provide the shoulders that the others can stand on. 呀，好像我的肩膀，你如果伤心啊，哎，我的肩膀你来跪一下，来啊 ，shoulders for you to stand on. Okay, you write papers, people will learn and discover new things because of your papers. So I would like to conclude here that it is very important for everybody to write papers, including me. Yeah, it's so important for me to publish paper, to write papers. That's why through this grant, World Class Professor grants, I'm really very lucky to have the opportunity to meet my professor, Professor Chen, so that I can learn a lot more from him, and also most importantly is to what 教感情比较好啊，know more, and then we become even more good friends, and then we would like to do things together. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to how to contribute to him, rather than Professor Chen, please help me on this thing and that thing. You see, like you make me more busy. This is something like that. Yeah. So I try to look in a way that how I can help him instead, because he's so busy. Yeah. I try to do his 他的杂物可以帮你扫地吗？可以给你一杯水喝吗？这样I try to do his 杂物Okay, so thank you very much. Not so much about what is blockchain, not so much about what is artificial intelligence. Yeah, I think those things will make you even more sleepy, because there are a lot of them in YouTube and things like that. Yeah. We will find other times, maybe through lunch or through dinner. Yeah, we talk a lot more about those things. Yeah. 酒逢知己千杯少，话不投机半句多。Yeah. If we really have things in common to talk about, really a few days also not enough. Okay. But if we really don't have things in common, quickly finish. I need to go somewhere else. Yeah. 那是话不投机半句多。Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
王教授给我们这么多，而且他非常的谦逊各位可以看到他在 Google Scholar 的引用次数也有5000多次，然后他也是很多 journal 的这个 edit。那我们今天真的很不容易，也很幸运。我还记得我以前在念书的时候我非常排斥出国参加这些研讨会。那什么时候呢？打开了我这个视野，是因为我的指导教授，我的 advisor 有一年呢，他刚就是我的师母过世，然后呢，他又有家里有一些事情，然后他就让我去代替他参加国际研讨会，让我去这个美国、埃及，我都去过，土耳其。那时候才打开我的眼界，说原来出国参加研讨会，跟这些国际学者交流是一个很不容易的事情否则每天就坐在那里做研究也非常的痛。所以有机会，我想大家也要打开自己的心胸，然后跟这些国际的友人一起合作，然后你会发现这很不容易。但是呢，其实你只要踏出这一步，基本上大概都会有很好的收获。所以像每年在疫情之前疫情当然改变了我们的生活了在疫情之前，我每年大概都会有2、3位的国际的友人来台湾访问像日本跟韩国的教授大概都有。那大家大概也都很熟知，像我会常常去大陆啦，或者是泰国做一些交换。OK， 好，有没有一些这个问题 ？Do you have any question or comment？
刚才在路上跟陈教授谈话就是我这个说我3弟是被聘请中国做千人计划那个，可能你们听说过
就是中国它有一个海选的计划像他们有来咨询过我，就是你在台湾大概当教授的年薪大概是1.5M 那如果你在中国拿一个 offer 的话，如果你够 qualify， 基本上这个 offer 大概都是400万左右的台币了。那这个叫千人计划，他的弟弟就在中国的西安的一个大学服务
陈教授也跟我说，他也被聘请过，可是他爱台湾，去中国有很多学生来照顾所以你们应该觉得幸运你的陈教授是中国上弦的教授是其中千人计划之一嘞可是他不接受了。来给陈教授
我们先坐着用一些东西，你要去上一下厕所。
没有，这个我们拍照一下
好，
我先给同学们一些礼物，小小的礼物啦
这是很不容易他帮他载这个行李很重，然后他说里面装了这些。
希望和顺
我们等一下大家一起拍个照。
跟冯教授比较好的啦ini batik dari Jogja juga nih ya. Oke, itu batik ini. 有几件呢？有2件。
那我就穿这个去研讨会。
OK，
好。
来，怎么样照相你帮我照相。
我们拿了一个厂牌照相。
东西拿出来。
拿出来吗？应该是这个。
那是什么
？OK， 还有这个是
外套，
同样的外套
这是他们学校做的。
你看，
那我要穿一下，然后让你再。
incubator 就是我那个小地方了来帮你穿一下
谢谢。最近都有在运动。
太大件了。
来，大家鼓掌。
现在要不要拿出来？
要这个衣服要不要把它拿出来？
可以拿出来。
谢谢。
这样
OK。
老师这边，下一张 ，OK。
好，谢谢。不容易。
谢。
是保证的。
有 question 吗？有。ada yang mau tanya? Silakan use English to ask.
Yeah.
but maybe they first maybe.
有什么有什么想问的吗？啊，结婚了吗？
还没有。
印尼有很多漂亮的啊。
谢谢老师今天来台湾分享。
OK，
真的很
是我的荣幸，是我的荣幸。
我只有去过马来西亚，
去过
还没
马来西亚
去过。
OK，为什么不去印尼呢？
还没那个机会去。
没有机会。印尼更大更漂亮。
就我还蛮喜欢东南亚的一些就是环境啊，对，还有一些人文。
OK，
然后很多多元种族在一起生活，工作是这样很棒。
是印尼很多各种都在一起，是啊，漂亮的国家你应该去。
对，
找一个机会submit paper to conference 啊，然后抽到了你需要去，你就跟你的教授申请嘛。我有去那边了，我的 paper 已经给抽到了啊。本来你要去那边玩耍啊，找漂亮的女孩啊，很重要啊。
这个是我们的秘密。不过这个还是看老师啦哈。但我记得我以前的这个老师呢，其中有一个老师他出过参研讨会，我就很累，他每个 section 他都要听，然后呢要从头参加到尾，然后呢晚上又要跟很多教授吃饭，哇就很累，都会吓到啊。其实我对王教授呢有一个疑问，就是说你有没有什么特别的方式，当你要管理你人生的这么多事情啊，你要管理学校，要管理你的公司，要管理你的学校研究还有公司，那你要怎么去 balance 这些事情？
我的原则是只要高高兴兴就好，不要太强求。来的时候他就来，好像那些人100多个人都在哪边啊？每一个都你不能够逼他，没有一个你能够逼他来。可是自然如果这和他就每天有一样的东西一起做啊。所以说我忙的话，我也可以relax， 什么东西都不想做啊。到时候我要做的话，好像多么忙，好像100个东西要等着我做，可是我只能够做1件2件，有时候这样啊。可是不要 stress， 不要担心随缘高高兴兴就来了交很多朋友，很高兴嘞。会不会这样
会。
所以你如果太用功，也应该relax 一下。
对，常常这个对我现在期待到印尼去这个印尼有一个按摩很棒，就是它有一个 hot stone 然后放在这个肩膀上面
OK
热的石头。
在巴厘岛有很多这种的如果在我那个地方，我们可以找到。
没有。有没有什么想法跟问题？
Yeah, I have comment for.
Please.
If no one.
Yeah, please.
The first one is I have comment
You
for.
speak use this one
Okay.
so that you can be louder and then people can hear.
Yeah. My first comment is that you are Taiwanese. Even your ancestor, even you are the some generation, but your Taiwan is still lihai. But because me, I don't speak Taiwanese yet. Even I hear it every day, but I can speak Chinese. So I'm very amazed that you are speak Taiwanese well.
Yes, thank
And
you.
second one is I'm amazed also because you develop or you have your own university in Indonesia. It's very experience. It's inspiring for me. I hope that someday I can visit you there with your college and with your student there. And the last one, maybe least but not last. I want to learn more with you, even here or later when I back to Indonesia, and I hope I make also collaborate with you, the inspiring lecture.
Yes.
Thank you to come to Taiwan.
Yes. Let me let me share a story again. Yeah. Everybody like to learn and master something. Like for you, I want to learn English. Yeah. 台湾中文就每天的事情好像无所谓了。如果英文呢，已经很难了，是不是？还有怎么样？日文呢？怎么办？那些如果单单你去take course 啊，或者你去学习啊，永远学不会啊。很多人想学，可是永远学不会啊。要有 strategy 才能够学。好像这样he said that I can speak Mandarin, so it's so amazing. Yeah. A lot of people would like to be able to speak Mandarin also, and they try very hard. Mostly will be forgotten again. Okay. So I have strategy for that. Actually, my father has strategy for that. It's actually 有一个秘密他叫我的是有一点旁门左道。Okay. The way my father teach me is so different from other people. If other people teach with formal books, primary one, primary two, and so on, but my father teach using storybooks, 三国演义金庸小说鹿鼎记、倚天屠龙记那些有没有看啊？有看啊 ？OK， 开始的时候也是很辛苦，就是一个字一个字来认然后一段来认，一段来背，很辛苦嘛，是不是呀？到一段时期，自己想看不用爸爸来逼我看，自己想看从头到尾，看完了，旁门左道是不是所以我的华文是旁门左道的不是正宗的中文不是武当派的，是魔教的。
他真的有看过，
有看过对啊。
明教
明教被称为魔教然后看《三国演义》，你看文言文一开始就是一个字一个字来认，对吧？到后来自己看完还不够，再从头到篇来看，还不够，再从头到篇来看，到完来看看了好几篇，对啊，我的华文就是从那里学来的，对啊。以后呢是什么？以后呢是看电视剧，也是《倚天屠龙记》的电视剧，也是《鹿鼎记》的电视剧就这样学了现在一直在我的脑里忘不掉。我已经20多年没有看了，没有跟人家讲了，还是能够讲这样所以我教你一些旁门左道的的功夫了
你回去要把这个 Harry Potter 再拿出来读一点。
OK，
好，
谢谢。
是
我们大家一起来拍个照，拿着他的衣服
那我们站在那里，
好，站在这里。
我就设定3秒钟，
好，3秒太短了。
好，那我就设定10秒钟的。
我们先站好。
你们先站好。
来
，camera 负面光。
turn off the
那个要进来。
It's okay so that we can see other people.
进来
itu digedein semua jadi bisa lihat banyak orang, bisa nggak?
靠近。
Digedein supaya bisa lihat banyak orang. Oke. Kayak gitu.
Oke.
Jadi semuanya on kamera supaya bisa lihat banyak orang.
Bapak itu kalau mau di apa galeri Pak itunya.
Galeri ya.
Itunya tuh.
Ininya
Ya, view-nya galeri. Jadi kelihatannya semua. Jadi nggak yang sound speaker.
Oke.
Ah.
Ya, oke.
One, two, three from there ya.
Ya.
可以再靠近一点，口罩拿起来，
口罩拿下，所以可以看到。
那个人再进来一点点，稍微错一下，再侧一下身，对 ，OK， 我这边要按哦，我准备按哦，
我懂。
照应该是看见。
应该用正面镜头才看得到你在干嘛。
哎，你那个他应该照的像，
应该有照。
你把声音打开。
反下来，镜头反向。
反过用这那个，可是前面的那个话术比较不好。
对呀，对，你把声音打开了，
把声音打开好，快门声音，我把声音关掉，
对，它就不会点。
对。
好。
后面的 resolution 比较高哦。
对，
然后我把那个闪光灯打开，这样就知道了。OK， 等一下，好。
声音。
不用来，这样。
OK， 谢谢。
Sorry ya guys. One, two,
Ingat ya dari kreasi ya.
我被切掉。第二张就台湾那边上传。
Jadi kita mesti
再传给我，再传来一下。
kita mesti line dulu ya.
对，我上传。
呀，
上传，我要取准。
Line dulu ya.